Hi, welcome back. I'm going to be doing a vlog type video, and I wanted to start out with a little update about things I've been working on very recently. There's a bunch of things that I made that I don't know if I really feel up to like going back, and plus some of them I don't even have them here, so we're just going to start over here. Over the past few days, I have made 3 ruffle tops, an extra small, a small, and a medium, and these are Kelsey's pattern from Passionate Goods. I really like how they turned out, with me deciding to do the ombre yarn for the cups, and then just the, this is Hot Purple from Lily Sugar and Cream, and the rest of it. I think it turned out super cute. Now I would like to put in some time on this Damsel dress that I am making. This pattern is by Washington Fiber Forge, and I found her from TikTok. So this is what I have going on so far. It's mainly the bust area, and when I turn it around you can see where I stopped and connected it together. I'm trying to see what's in the frame. For the kind of waist area, this one's going to be for myself. I did it to my own measurements, especially because this is the first time that I'm following this pattern, and I just kind of do that a lot of the time. When I make something for the very first time, I will usually keep it for myself, unless it was like a custom order that somebody like paid me for or something. So I'm just going to be working on this for a little while, and I will check in at some point. Okay, I have made a little bit of progress. That's how long it is now. I didn't go much farther. You can kind of tell a little bit more on the back. I think I did maybe like 10 rounds, maybe less. But I tried it on, and I like where the bottom of this is sitting on my body right now. So I am going to move on and start working on the skirt portion, and this is where it's going to like flare out and get like flowy and pretty, so I'm excited about that. And I'm pretty sure it's also double crochets instead of single crochets, so it will go a little bit faster too, so yay. Hello, it is the next day. It's like 6:45 p.m. I had a bunch of stuff to do earlier, just got back feeling a bit drained and out of spoons, and like I need to just kind of sit here and crochet and recharge. I did a little silent check-in with my dress last night. I wound up getting to a total of 6 rows of double crochet, so I'm gonna keep going with that. My Pound of Love skein got pretty floppy, so I wound it up into a cake. Unfortunately, that means I did have to cut it and put a knot in it, but it worked out so that it's on the inside of the work, so that will be okay. Plus, I used the magic knot, and it isn't super noticeable, so I don't mind it too much. I just didn't want my yarn to get tangled every like 5 seconds. That really irks me and makes me not want to crochet. So yeah, I'm gonna watch some YouTube and double crochet my little heart away. Hello. I am making a check-in and I put the dress on. It looks funny underneath my shirt, but whatever. I just have a scrap piece of yarn here that I weaved through the back to try and help with the vision a little bit. So here is what we are working with so far. Got the bust area and the single crochets come down to just above my belly button. My belly button's like right here. And so far I like this decision to put it about this far down. Get a little bit more light. Ah, there we go. That's much better. Then if I turn around, and of course, as it gets longer, it won't poof outwards quite so much because the weight of the yarn is going to pull down on it. So it will be a little bit more like down on my body. And this pattern calls to put a leg slit in, and I think I'm going to do my right leg. And I'm pretty short. I got short legs, so I don't know. I might put it like here, maybe up here a little farther, maybe be a little risque. I think the corset back will get better when I have the actual lacing done to it. Right now I'm just using this flimsy little piece of yarn. I am happy with it so far, and I'm gonna keep going. What are you doing? Hi, I am back with another update about the dress. I ran out of yarn. I'm pretty happy with it so far, honestly. It's like just below my butt cheeks. Just covering them, and I will have to wait until I can buy another skein of this yarn in order to keep going because I don't have any more. I'm hoping that won't be very long so that I don't lose my momentum of working on this project. I guess at this point I'm somewhat questioning if I should continue this video on in a traditional vlog fashion, or if I should just kind of make this video like about this dress and finishing this dress. And leave the video here until I get the yarn and keep going. decisions. I'll figure it out. Anyway, that's my check-in. This was 1 pound of love in the color claret. Yep, Lion Brand Pound of Love. 1 whole skein made this much of a dress. I will see you when I see you. I've been working on the dress a little bit. I'm going to try to show an update. I've started the slit. It's pretty decently far down, so it's not going to be like, you know, trying to show my crotch or anything. Not too far on it right now. Just a little bit there. But yeah, what I have to do from here is just go back and forth, round and round, until it is as long as I would like it to be. And I'm going to try it on more throughout the process, and probably film clips of me doing that. I don't have it properly cinched in the back right now. So yeah, I gotta get all the length on it. After that, we work on the straps and the actual lacing for the back. So that is my update for now. I am checking in again with the dress, and I think I'm happy with the length. I have my little bit of leg slit over here, but I don't really think I want it to be longer than this. It's gonna get more flowy, like when I wash it and stuff. I'm excited for that. The way this is done, the one side around the slit is technically longer, but if I literally stopped right now, it would be even. So yeah. I'm gonna stop on the length and move on to the next part, which I have to look at the pattern to see what that is. I'm checking in with my dress, which I'm loving so much already. I put the straps on. I followed the pattern for like placing them and everything. I took my temporary
corset string out. Here's the back, and I think that the straps will sit even better once the corset string is in. I hope you can see it, but the one thing I did change is when you're making the straps, she has you do the outline for this opening back here. And on these sides, I did half double crochets, and then I picked every certain amount of stitches, and I put a chain 1 opening for the corset strap to go through. And then when you're doing that, it has you go across here. And I think for hers, she did single crochets through the middle here. I did 2 rounds. So I did one of just single crochet. Even on the back here, I did single crochet for the first round. And then the second round is where I did the half double crochets with the chain 1 openings. But for both rounds, I still did the same thing for the center dip instead of putting single crochets there because I wanted that to stay there. And then I also did 1 round of single crochet around the arm opening. And like I said, I think once the corset lacing is in there, the straps will stay like this once it's cinched in the back instead of falling. Because they are actually like snug, and I might wear this without a bra, which means that my chest would be putting some weight and pressure on the straps to keep them there as well. But it is so pretty. It is so pretty. I'm having that moment where I'm like, I made this. Like, I'm wearing a whole entire dress that I made from a continual strand of string. I'm having one of those moments where I am even in awe of what is capable to be made by just a regular old person's own 2 hands. I'm gonna keep going. I still have to do the little sleevey thingies, and then I need to make my strap, but I think that's like all that's left. The ruffled straps, which hang around the arm here. Yeah, and then the chain for the corset back. I'm almost done. I could probably, depending on how much time I have to work on it, because I'm getting ready to go on vacation, and I have to still pack and prepare and all that. I need to do some maintenance to my car before we go, but yeah, depending on how much time I have to actually sit down and work on this, I might even be able to have this done before I leave. I might get to wear this on my vacation. That would be awesome. So, I'm excited. He found them. Hi, I am back to show the dress one more time. I know I have a clip of it that I took when I was still on vacation, and the sleeves were a little different. These are the first ones that I made, and I made these with a starting chain of 70, and then I followed the pattern for the frilly part And they definitely were cute, but I think I like these ones better. These I used double crochets to make the ruffles. And these new ones, I chained 60 instead of 70, so they're a little bit shorter. And I went with triple crochets because I wanted them to be a little bit more frilly. But yeah, here's my dress. I'm sorry it's hard for me to get the full length of it. My cat is also trying to trip me right now. I am super happy with how my dress turned out. I did wear it, the clip from the beach was on the 4th of July. I wore it to go watch the fireworks because it's red. I was a little bit concerned with it being acrylic and the fact that I planned to not wear a bra underneath of it, that I would have texture sensory issues, but it was actually really comfortable, so that made me really happy. Let's see, what else can I say about it? I really don't have anything bad to say about it. The pattern was great. It was easy to follow. I think the only thing I could say about the pattern as far as any type of criticism goes is that maybe some more photos would have been nice. There were a couple of moments where it was only the word text explaining what the designer did to make theirs and not like a photo to go along with it. I found myself at some moments kind of being like, is this what she means? And I wound up figuring it out pretty good on my own. I hope you can't hear the trash truck. I'm sorry if you can. Hopefully you can't because of my mic, but it's very loud. Yeah, the only things that I altered about the pattern was that I put in chain spaces as holes for the corset back, and in the pattern it doesn't imply that she did, so I don't think she did. And I changed up my little sleevey thingies just a tiny bit. Literally all I did was use triple crochets instead of double crochets. But yeah, I really don't have anything bad to say about the dress or the pattern. I'm really, really happy with both of them. I love how my dress turned out. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I guess that's it. I guess that's all I have to say about it. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this little progress video on my dress. I hope you like it because I do, and that would be awesome if other people liked it too. I'm still gonna like it even if you don't, but anyways, I am gonna get going. I still have to edit this video and all of that jazz. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave me a like as it really helps out my channel. Consider subscribing and sticking around and get notified whenever I post. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye!